Hello again, I'm Senator Chris Marr from Spokane's 6th Legislative District, and welcome once again to my update from Olympia. I'd like to start today by saying how great it was to see so many of you last week at my 2 town hall meetings in Spokane. In each location, we enjoyed 2 solid hours of give and take, providing me and my housemate, John Driscoll, with valuable feedback as the legislature enters the home stretch of this year's session. I found all of you to be engaged and genuinely concerned for the future of our state, so I thank you for participating in this. You know, we're all in this together. I also wanted to share with you some great news we received recently about the North Spokane corridor. This is a project that's been 6 decades in the making to connect Windermere and US Highway 2 to I-90, and we're starting to see some tangible progress. We opened the first leg of the highway last summer between Freya Street and Farwell Road. Now, last week it was announced that the federal government, thanks to Senator Patty Murray, will chip in $35 million to build the 2 additional lanes to complete that 4-lane stretch. That's a big deal on 2 fronts. First, that means that now we have the 5.5-mile stretch from Windermere south to Freya fully funded. And that allows us to focus on seeking funding for the 3-mile stretch that will carry traffic from Freya to the Spokane River, a phase that will dramatically improve the highway's ability to reduce commute times and remove truck traffic from our surface streets. Last year, I helped secure $28 million in the state transportation budget to pay for right-of-way acquisition and environmental documentation. This will make this critical phase of the North Spokane corridor shovel-ready and highly competitive when additional construction dollars are made available. On top of that, I included language in the budget to move $14 million in savings from another segment of the corridor to help begin some construction on this next piece. But this is also a big deal for another reason. To date, the state has committed $559 million to this project with little participation by the federal government. The recently announced grant triples the federal commitment to the project. It's my hope that this represents the start of a true partnership to seeing this $2.1 billion mega project through. I had the opportunity to spend a day last summer with U.S. Department of Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood, who I know has been badgered by our congressional delegation on this project as well, and it appears these outreach efforts are starting to pay off. The North Spokane corridor has been a long time coming, but piece by piece it is coming. It's critical that we continue to maintain momentum, building on the project 1 phase at a time. It is my hope that sometime in 2015, we'll start to see noticeable improvements as traffic is allowed to move freely between Windermere and the Spokane River, and that will allow us to focus on full build-out and connection to I-90. And no, I haven't forgotten about US 195. The intersection at Cheney Spokane is a high safety priority for all of you and for me as well. My hope is to find funding for this dangerous intersection in the next transportation budget. All of this will reduce commute times, improve safety, reduce pollution and truck traffic on our streets. And along the way, it'll create thousands of jobs for our local economy. I hope you'll continue to fight with me for this project. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for another update.